because if you have a new type of data set, if you have new types of tasks, it might be very difficult to anticipate what you actually need interactively in order to solve a specific task you haven't seen yet. Right. So therefore, it might be much easier to say, okay, you have the data set, you also have all the tasks, queries, whatever, and then you can start to build your thing. Whereas, even if I give you a few examples, then you would need to anticipate the wealth, the possible universe of queries, which already for LSC is sometimes difficult. When you come up with a new way of phrasing things, says, oh yeah, but this is only answerable because of this type of information I never considered. And even though it was always there, nobody ever looked at it because it was never used. So therefore, I would really emphasize the asynchronous part of this for new stuff. And if we want to do interactive things, then they should be reasonably close to things people are already familiar with, right? Because we see with EBS and LSC how high the barrier of entry already is. And if we then say, okay, we're now going to do something that is more complicated than this, or even at least more new, there's completely clean slate. And the people at this table will not have a lot of time to actually participate in this.
No, because
yeah, because everybody here is involved in actually building the back end of this, so there's not going to be participating teams that are sitting here. This too, but this is an independent problem. But even saying, look, everybody here is probably out of participating because of conflict of interest and because we might already know the ground truth because we have been there. So that already cuts out a whole swath of people who already have the experience with this.
So it has to be easy.
It has to have well, the task can be difficult to do, but it should not have it should not be difficult to attempt.
So how would you design the asynchronous part? It would still be interactive and we would still give rules of time limit? Or
I would essentially have tasks where we do not specify very closely how people solve them, and just do the classic, look, here's a bunch of queries. Here's how we're going to here's the format you're supposed to present the results in. Here's the metrics we're going to use. You have 3 months. Go.
And you have a limit. Let's say you do an interactive task. You have a limit of 3 minutes per task.
Well, not even necessarily, right? Because you can directly also do this. So you have to specify how you did it. And then if you have a thing that is completely automated that does not require any human input, then it goes into one bucket. If you have a thing that was human machine collaboration, it goes into another bucket. And then you're supposed to report, of course we cannot precisely validate this, but you're supposed to report the time, the number of rounds, or whatever is applicable for your approach. Again, this needs to be somewhat broad because people might have different approaches to do this. But ultimately, everybody just generates a rank ordered list of results or whatever fits the actual
Or the answer, if we do question answer.
yes, or a string or an integer value if it or something like this. And then we will evaluate this in a maybe fully automated, if we just have a ground truth we can compare it to, maybe a judge, and then we do all this pooling stuff.
We probably have to do a pooling because they
I mean, for some, I can think of some types of tasks. So, for example, if you, and this is something I alluded to yesterday, I'm already having sneakily repositioning stuff over on tasks. So there are some things, and I'm not going to go into more details because otherwise I'm going to give away the task.
Was that the cacao powder?
No, not the cacao powder.
And not the chocolate?
Also not the chocolate.
The banana?
But I mean, that might also be, the type of where was the thing kind of task. Because then there is we actively interacted with the thing. There's also some things you probably not going to interact with, but that if you look back at the video, you will notice that it was there, but you probably haven't paid attention to it. And now everybody's looking at it.
of course.
I'm extremely bad in that.
I'm
You can
gonna-
replace it now and
Yes, I'm gonna tell you eventually, but essentially, okay, tell me all the locations where that thing was across the town, right? And then it's somewhat automatable.
You got record, right?
I have notes.
Good enough.
But that's very interesting for this virtual forensics stuff that Zeno and colleagues do. At Netherlands Forensic Institute, they have this virtual forensic lab and so on. I think this is kind of going a little bit also touching sister communities, I would say.
I mean, the other thing is you have the receipts from shopping, so you know how much stuff we bought with things. So
Yes. Exactly, right, also,
We should record them, yes.
That's also.
I have tried to photocopy them all, or page of them all.
A very long one.
Mr. Wiggins.
The stuff you bought today is
Just then
not
you
on-
have it as a hidden
I have
camera.
to on the camera.
If it's not on the
Yeah,
camera,
okay,
then you have to
It strikes me
take it
that that is a very nice hackathon task. The diet, generate the recipe book.
Yeah,
That's a simple hackathon task.
yeah, and I think this is what I meant before, like, there is work of.
Because that can be.
That can be evaluated, yeah.
We can evaluate.
We actually have to make our own recipe book. Yeah.
What I would also like to do, what I think would be interesting more for the computer vision people is if I draw the camera, I'm gonna take some pictures, and we can release some of those pictures, but not others, and then say, okay, what did the camera see? Reconstruct the image based on, you have a bunch of other cameras, you can reconstruct the scene because at least much of the environment doesn't change all that much, so you can probably generate a very accurate 3D reconstruction of the environment. And I'm just gonna, you get a few training images to learn the properties of the camera, and it's, okay, what was the focal length, what were the sensor properties, everything, yeah? And then we have the images, and then I can even do a just pixel-based, how accurate was the reconstruction.
I like that.
It's great.
I also brought a thermal camera that we can
Yeah,
take some. It's very low res,
Yeah.
you don't need those pictures, but we can run around with this and take some pictures and see if that gives something interesting.
Can I just like, I'm thinking about another one that we did once, and it's funny. So, you have Google Street View for most of the cities, but in Amsterdam, many years ago, they started thinking the city, when I say city, Chief Technology Office and Data Lab, it's a bit risky, to use commercial products, because at some point they even change the terms of service, or they start charging insanely high, So Amsterdam has own panorama vehicles like many cities. You capture them with moving cars or even from the boats, like there are cameras mounted there and you kind of stitch them into omnidirectional panorama. So interesting, we used it for some things, aside that you need to anonymize it properly and so on, but we used it for obvious stuff that our community would use, detecting objects in public space, monitoring the state of assets, like in garbage, we did so on and so on. But catch is, so now comes interesting thing. So in a big organization like municipality of that size, you have 50 to 80 departments, and they have all product owners and so on, managers basically, and if they find it interesting enough, to incorporate this into their pipelines, then it can be expanded and so on, and can actually save costs on many things. So the city organized once a hackathon. I was in a jury, and that was really interesting. So the first day come people from different kind of departments, and one is basically monitoring state of the advertisements in public space. It's kind of you have to pay a tax to put anything in a public space as an advertisement. Apparently, in many cities, people just hang something, hoping nobody's gonna see. And there are even strict regulations on, for example, light pollution. If you put like, if we see kind of evidence that you can reliably detect automatically all the advertisements in politics. So there comes another person that says, oh, if you can show us this and this. So there were like 5-6 people that came, and for 2 days people were busy really. And actually, they were even kind of sometimes describing it very vaguely, but they were like really, hey, there must be something that we are not seeing there, because otherwise we would be probably using it. If you find something useful in it, when it comes to advertisement and so on, please also let us know. So, but I'm going with this one. We have this data now, so for a hackathon, I think it would be handy to give some guidelines and to give some ideas. Hey, look, invite some people from our community that have been working on food, like Tatsen, Cholva, and so on and so on. They kind of say, hey, look, this is what community has been doing, some people are doing this. Could be this direction, doesn't have to be the same, you know, like, and then give some other hints what people use it for. Recipes, you know, like there's this family recipe, you know. We attempted to cook Asian food in Ireland, but I'm quite sure and it tasted great, but it's probably not the original ingredients. So what did we get? Close enough, yeah, but close enough, that's really great. What did you replace with what? So I think that kind of stuff, and then kind of, that's hackathon. And I think for Grand Challenge, at least, I think we need to keep some interaction, because if you look what most of the people do, like URIPC, Cyclears, division conferences and so on, it's mostly fully automatic stuff. I mean, this is like sports event. It's fun. It's I think that's some kind of joy that we are bringing to the table of a conference, any conference.
Absolutely, but then again, interactive has a high barrier of entry, so it should not be exclusive.
Yeah, I think what's coming out from the conversation is there's an asynchronous task and there's a synchronous task.
Yeah.
The asynchronous task is going to be lower barrier to entry. Any student in any university that can get his hands on 20 terabytes in this space can process the data set, process 24 queries or whatever we decide to do, send in results, prove revolutions, submission back, answers back, results back. And those that want to do the interactive element will come to the actual contest definitely version, and they will take part in an interactive grand challenge, which is part of the contest. That's why they asked us to do it, right? They want the VBS and the LSE.
And we need more interaction. Yeah, like we forgot that one. Like that was the thing. Multimodality, agents, interaction. That's like basically people.
So if we take it back to the simplest thing, there's a ad hoc thing, there's a Q&A session, and then we need to synchronous challenge, which is ad hoc, maybe something else thrown in there. And that's the first year. The next year we use the same data set, do it again with a grander set of challenges. That does look at the recipe creation or whatever it is that we decide to do. But we get a kick-off where we can show the success by having what is success 10 participants.
Yeah,
Success.
I mean, ideally, this would then also grow over time,
Yes.
because there's a lot of data there's a lot of data augmentation. So ideally, what I would like to see at some point, it should be very doable for a large fraction of time. So most of us are going to be visible by at least one camera most of the time. We have a trajectory that can be reconstructed just based on the sensor streams that should be on this. So you should not only be able to have the position of every person in time, you could also do the full pose reconstruction, have all the skeleton control points. So you essentially can back project the people into the space, how they were posing, and then do this for all the action-y things, interacty things. Even if people want to do robot-y things, right? You at least have a overture how the people interact. But this is not necessarily very difficult from a technology, or at least from a science point of view, right? So methods to do this exist. It is just going to be work to actually do this. So we will probably not. Yeah, so we're not going to release this in February with a high fidelity annotated skeleton posting. So I guess even if somebody wanted to do this, it could just take some time.
Wouldn't it be something someone could do for that?
Yes, something like this. I would totally put something like this on the list.
The hackathon was
construction is a number of healthcare applications.
Motion of person, motion of having person around that.
Yeah.
It's social interaction
We
healthcare.
need to start knocking people over.
I don't
Sanity checking.
think you wanna go there. I mean, think of us, you know, like, look
Well,
at
I guess
us.
Evaluate your sanity over
For the,
fact.
for the hackathon, I would even keep it more open and say,
Yeah.
this is the broad topic. These are some possible things we have come up with that we think would be interesting. You are supposed to, if you want to participate, sign up, propose a team,
Right.
propose a task, and probably we will just accept anything that is sensible and as long as we have capacity. And then our hackathon chairs are gonna figure out all the rest, and possibly maybe we can get somebody to sponsor a best hackathon or something.
Sponsored by,
I mean, one thing I was thinking also before this is a tutorial on XR search. One insight was basically there's work on mixed reality search engines, like they do with Browser, but there is no way of evaluating them. So this could also be one thing. Like, I mean, I was thinking you have a lot of things happening in the kitchen, so you could be in a real kitchen where you have items that you could use as query objects. So this could also be an exploration of like how would you set up a comparative interactive environment in which you test XR or MR search, right? Which is really something that's not there yet.
Which is interesting enough because there's commercial interest in actually building such
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
And there's, I mean, it's very wide these days, so there's
Yeah.
people trying all these sort of things, it's very niche at this point in time. But people just computing has been a buzzword for a while, and it's coming up every once in a while. So I would not be surprised if there would be more commercial interest in the next few years to really try and put products into people's hands. I don't know to what degree these products are driven by needs, or to what degree this is driven by what can we currently actually make work.
Yeah, of course, it's also like always like having a new feature for every release of another generation of devices, of course, because just saying, okay, there's now a few 100,000 pixels more again. At some point, it's not the most catchy argument, so you need.
Run out of things you can
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
right, so.
Okay, so what's the next steps? Somebody writes down what we came up with, we have a discussion again.
Provide this document, everything is
All of
documented.
it, everything is, yes.
Another suggestion, maybe, just a small one, to spice it up. I started thinking of, spice it up, actually. Hey, there was this article, you know, like, speaking of this pseudo-psychology, you know, like about organizational theories and so on. Have you seen
Oh, you told me about this.
you take a sheet of paper, you literally salt it, you smash it right away, and it reduces your stress. It was very well known in some journals of dubious science. So this one, yeah, actually unbelievable, but okay. So, what I was thinking, you mentioned that I just read an article, I couldn't believe it. See, actually, some very well known names in here. So, putting a pepper on me maybe reduces my stress. But do the salt. Anyway, and for yourself.
Good.
So, what I was aiming at, somebody mentioned that we are going to be familiar with the data set and the process. People around us also a little bit more, you know, like because we tell colleagues, friends, you know. For a hackathon, maybe it could be a good idea to assign to each team that applies. We ask people to apply beforehand. A shepherd, somebody who's this or that way involved. And we kind of also organize it as a competition, you know what I mean? That shepherd is going to be guiding the team. You see where I'm going? Helping them make the best out of what they want, not really telling them what to do, but kind of trying to squeeze I see some phones, probably not a good idea. I was
No,
thinking,
no, it's-
let's say
it's-
Werner takes team A from Zigua, and Karel takes a team from.
You're doing it like
Yeah,
some
so-
American Idol is a really.
Yeah, no, this is
Something like that, yeah. Why not?
No,
It's an interesting approach. I like the idea. I'm a bit worried about its implementation because many people on the table are going to be very busy these days, especially during the time of that hackathon.
Yeah, we don't have any, actually half people here won't have any spare time during that time. Actually, you won't either.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Because it's gonna be in the weekend,
we,
is it?
we should maybe have some time during the hackathon because if we are busy running around and something will already wrong.
Well, in most cases, it's the general chairs that will be busy handing out biscuits and stuff. So you guys should actually have an enjoyable weekend, so we don't have time to do stuff.
well, I guess before the hackathon, the preparation phase is to
Yes.
live involvement, and yeah, I guess someone needs to be there anyway during the hackathon, so I think this shepherding idea could work. I'm not sure if it's that cooking is more like a competition. I don't think. I mean, there might be very different ideas, so you can't really
Yeah, so
compare them.
it's
So I
more of a jury kind of
Jury,
thing.
yeah.
Which is okay, the
Yeah.
TPC co-chairs will only be really busy in June or something. Chasing down 1,000 missing reviews.
Program and all the things.
Program stuff will happen in July, when you know what to do. You have lots of time. Lots of
So
time.
much time. You will not know what to do with
You will
all
have
that
4
time.
weeks during the conference.
Okay, remember, there's one thing we have to keep in mind, whenever we decide to do a hackathon, poor Vincent will be under pressure to replicate it next year. So, it rolls on.
Now I'm entirely convinced that this is our immediate topic, because we need to make it first, we need to make it work the first time.
You make it attractive,
Oh,
and then you'll
typically
less
take part in all
thing
the
will change. So
And I think
Yeah.
Finally.
some kind of reconstruction, not data organization, make it very flexible.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can post some helpful little topics like, recipe,
Recipe checking.
sanity checking, I don't know, that if you can evaluate, if you have ways to evaluate, public mental health, can you apply them and give people sanity ratings and see whether there's a decline over the days of the workshop? No, whatever you want, right?
Anything left to define.
Yeah.
What's also interesting is all these, if you look at what people do with this tracking of elderly homes, I was mentioning, are people, for example, classic question, did they fall? Okay, that's not happening here, hopefully, so far nobody fell, I think. But
Anna said it's a dry house, that's why nobody fell so.
We're just gonna screw more banana peels and stuff, so.
But another one, for example, that they were catching and they were commercial products, also like, are people hydrating enough? Did they take enough of this, did they take enough of that? So on.
This is like what's gonna be useful for elderly people in the
Now we are hitting all the subjects somehow.
They may have those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So the data sets we use for that.
Yeah.
But totally. Then maybe we get in touch with
I mean, work with.
But they'd be really interested in sponsoring something like that.
I mean, you can do this with proxy task. I mean, this is the drug I'm supposed to take to keep me alive. So did I get my level of
Your vital dose of
Yeah,
caffeine.
exactly.
But it
Yeah.
all ties into the recipe generation. What do you put reveals? The amount of consumption that has a bit person. So some you come with that as a tool.
Yeah, they do get a variety of nutritional ingredients.
Such a nice data set.
Allergy ones.
Yeah.
We have to at least get 2 years out of this data set. Bigger and longer.
Yeah.
The bigger SD cards.
With bigger more everything. I think this is something that is still on the agenda for later in the week
This was.
to see what, if we have the time we could on.
Well, this was done on a massive budget, that's why we're at the end of the world. We had done this in Wicklow, beside London, short drive, access to more facilities was by $100 million. We had a rough on the road.
I mean, these things they're not, if we had designed this from scratch, this would look good, right? But,
That's about 20,000 altogether, so we have the habits.
no, if we had designed it from scratch, you're talking private, but,
We could always access it.
We could get this police like body cams and
Well,
something.
actually, we know, we talked about,
It would be worse.
strapping these on here, and we talked about
this was the first, idea we had, so, this.
I do still like that idea.
The harness, the harness.
Yeah.
The problem with the harness, I have the camera here, can I do this? Right? I can already move my eyes and you will have no idea where I'm looking at. But at least if
We'll mount the eyeball next
if
time.
I move my eyes, at least you see what I'm looking at.
If somebody builds
If
a
I
will
move
mount
camera,
the
the
cameras.
I mean, honestly, they're like fairly compact sensors for eye tracking. I mean, not like the one we have in the other room.
Yeah, well, there's things that could be done,
If Luca has a lot of time to build it.
if it's feasible, I'm not an electrical engineer, so this is probably, if
Everybody
we
gets
actually
it.
need to do this.
Electrical engineer.
Glasses for
Yeah, a few others.
two cameras, eye tracking,
Right.
it could all be done.
Can be done.
And
We
imagine-
To be fair, even in this like version, as long as there are two people sort of facing each other, there should be a way to construct
This is definitely also some data documentation thing I would want to do, right? If I look at you, can I reconstruct based on your, feed where your point of attention was at any point in time,
Exactly.
given
yes.
your, that I
That can be
see-
such a
yes,
cool
good.
task, actually estimation from another person's, another point of view.
Yeah.
That
You know,
can be-
I think your camera is also a little bit high.
And maybe we can
So,
show everything.
can we just like do one thing, because Klaus now asked me, what did we finally conclude, so actually also. No,
Yeah,
for
finish,
just-
finish,
for
finish.
just-
Finally
So just like, for the catch, and also for, basically, maybe it becomes a task, can we now summarize, this is what we think now, grand challenge is roughly gonna be, just as a summary, if somebody can kind of repeat, this grand challenge, this is gonna be character.
Better.
Bit high.
No, the screen's not on, so I can't.
So guys, summary coming.
I think there's.
Everybody look at Luca.
Yes.
But no, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that for the actual challenge, we can have several subtasks that, so I mean, first to tracks the interactive thing, that stuff is happening here on site, and the more traditional, you send us results, we're gonna tell you how well you did. Non-interactive stuff. For the former, it will probably have to be reasonably similar to the two interactive challenges that we've doing. So have some instance retrieval and have some question answering with a human in the loop.
And we would like to attract VPS teams and LSC teams, right?
Yes.
And we will do judging, maybe with a few people from here.
Yes, so from a setup point of view, from an infrastructure point of view, also how the tasks are designed, how the tasks are presented, it would be the exact same thing as VBS and
So
LSC.
then it will later go to the VPS and LSC, but for the first
Yes,
time
we might
here,
even push this into one of those
Yeah.
possible. Which makes the communication to the people reasonably easy. I mean, what we might want to do anyway is just write a brief. If you have never heard of VPS and LSC, this is how it works, now you document, which we're missing Amy. So onboarding for new teams is hard because you essentially have to chronologically read a decade of publication to see how the stuff actually works. But that would be the interactive one. And then there's a bunch of logistics we need to figure out, but this is essentially just work. So this is not difficult.
and for non-interactive, we could do almost the same tasks, but asynchronously.
Yes,
Yeah.
plus more stuff. Right, so some of the things that we've said that we can actually evaluate that are different type of tasks, as in reconstruct this view from this point. So I actually took the picture, but I'm not showing the picture.
Also point of
the-
view, like region of interest slash salient objects, eye gaze
That might
from
be-
another person's
That
point
might
of
be
view.
difficult to evaluate because we don't have the
Yeah,
budget.
yeah,
So this is more of a hackathon kind of thing.
yeah. Or.
Because there we can
compare
look,
it
there we
for
can
future
look at
years,
it
yeah.
and see if it is reasonable, but if two teams submit something similar, we don't have a precise metric to see how good is this. Because otherwise somebody would actually need to have a guide track. Right? So this would be so that definitely the question answering instance retrieval stuff in both tracks.
Yeah.
And the non-interactive would have additional tracks for reconstruction things that you could not reasonably do interactively. That also would not necessarily need human input because it's more of an algorithm.
Like recipes or something that we could.
Yes,
Fine.
regenerate this
Yeah,
recipe.
yeah.
Regenerate this schedule for this person.
Right.
Count the number of this person did this time or on this day this kind of action was performed.
Right.
This sort of thing. This is still sort of kind of question answering. I would really want to do the visual reconstruction thing for it also so the computer vision people also have an interesting task. Things like that. Right?
So just thinking about the reconstruction, maybe something we should do while we're here is taking measurements of all the rooms as we're entering.
Yes.
Measuring tape, is there a blueprint of the house?
Well, I doubt that it was.
I mean-
I might get measuring tape on Friday morning.
Yeah.
Carl, that must be, if they were selling it, there must be a floor plan. In the Netherlands,
Yes,
at
I'm
least
just
you'll
thinking
find
what
for
happened
for-
last
for-
year, I had to
for-
say, thank you for the week in your home, it was wonderful. Have you got the floor plans or the measurements? Already I'm thinking, oh, it's today's it could be out there, all that beautiful furniture in it. I asked for any more, I'm a little bit hesitant to ask for that. I'd rather we just take our measurements.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think most modern smartphones can do reasonably accurate
Yes.
measurements,
Yeah.
so we can probably just do it ourselves without.
There is a hardware store in the supermarket, so we'll have that.
We could get a automatic vacuum
You presumably, as long as we have a reference object that we know the precise dimensions
Sure,
of,
yeah.
everything else
Yeah,
could technically
yeah.
be reconstructed based on.
That's dartboard.
Yeah.
I was more thinking about something that is properly
Yeah, stable and all good.
like has a pattern on it that you can actually calibrate the camera and
However, we will need to walk through the
Yes.
house with this milk carton and try.
things like that. But I mean, or just you can do essentially volumetric reconstructions based on all these things.
Yeah, no, it's just about, but if you want to make research, data set.
Yes.
what's a good
The more
number
stuff
of
you have, the
things,
better. Okay, so we have a plan for thinking about this, and tomorrow we kind of finalize what that looks like.
Yeah, and I guess for the hackathon, we discussed a bunch of things that would be interesting, so it might be good. I don't have the agenda we came up with on the top of my head,
I'm just trying to find a list of tasks,
but
or do we get some?
it might
It's
be
on the
good
fridge,
if everybody also thinks about.
You have the scenario up.
Yeah, I have, yes, some metadata,
Yeah, this is different, this is different.
I'll come to some of the results from yesterday.
Okay, no, thank you.
Do we have a viewing of some of the data from yesterday?
Viewing how many days?
Probably not.
Of the funniest thing to happen, yes.
I don't have that.
Okay, before we get up, I want to draw a list of tasks that everybody should be kind of doing in other course this time.
Right.
So we have cooking, we know it already. Everybody's cooking something. Everybody's cleaning after cooking, right? Everybody should be doing the reading experiment. One along will chase you down.
Again, chase.
Let's not all do the reading experiments on Friday afternoon.
No.
It's not the most fun
Try to
element.
get as many people as you can today.
20 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody has to read a book, right?
Allowed?
I was doing reading aloud.
Yeah, but it should be the guidelines. Do you want, how much to read aloud?
I'm just thinking, what's the value of read aloud?
Oh.
I mean, why not? It's extra data, right?
Yes, audience.
Very weird, read out loud.
How is it?
Imagine you have a kid there.
Okay, then I will read the Vietnamese.
We've already done the Christmas tree. Everybody should at least try to make noise on the guitar.
Alright.
Noise on guitar. Don't call it music.
Do we have a picture of that? No. I need some for it.
We're getting the third laptop.
Yes.
But I
will
can put
set
it.
up that device
One of the
later.
helpers can do it, right? Just need to.
No, we can, this is the task, we can do that, I will set this machine up later today.
Okay, so this is read
Chords.
music.
That's all.
What?
Chords, guitar chords.
With Ubuntu, and then you can do whatever you want. It directly boots into some mini thing.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do laundry, so I'm doing laundry as well.
Yes, and install some musical qualifications.
Fine.
Okay, so games. And games will be multiple. We have wooden block game.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, wooden block tower.
Wooden block.
Well, it depends if it's power game or just.
Blocks.
There's a tower in there right now, it's very impressive, but it's still standing.
Yes, but the question is, how many blocks can you pull down on that tower before it collapses?
It looks like one.
Yeah, exactly. No, it looks like zero. Before it collapses.
You might be able to
The
take the
top.
topmost
Yes, maybe.
card game, but,
But aside that,
Yeah, Buckaroo.
what?
Yes.
Buckaroo game.
Buckaroo, what's the Buckaroo game?
It's in there. It's the one where you put the
You
things
have
on the
some
camera.
poker.
and hold it
Speaking
up.
of-
Oh,
Poker. Proper poker.
What is proper
Proper
poker?
poker.
Double
Well,
poker.
the rules.
And chess.
that's gone.
So we'll get everybody.
Or-
Everything's in on the table, yeah? Chess, collect four.
I didn't play chess since elementary school.
We should have
Funny if
the
I
rules
was
are
in
sort of darts.
Yeah.
Instead of we play your sleep, same for me.
Chess or.
I'm not joking.
I knew you were the opponent, somebody who played that island.
That's gonna be hilarious.
Drafts. You take the connect four.
Inventing the rules.
rules?
It's an easier game.
That machine is
People will be feeling
Yeah,
less.
exactly.
Okay, drawing.
We need a chess program.
Drawing a picture.
Suggest.
Oh, we can play chess with
Writing.
It's unfair. Whoever first opens a web page with some basic tactics is probably gonna do the best.
Right. She painted a picture with enamel paint she used for.
Yes, but this is much nicer because the others are
What was it?
cruisers.
Origami. Paper plane.
Yes, you see that. Well, you have technology will not be able to achieve the long game.
Long game, dark / long game. Is that it? Thesis?
Quizzes.
Quizzes.
I mean,
I have somebody handing up a thesis this week if you want to read it. Very well.
The reading task.
Reading task. Somebody please read News PhD. The happy quiz. Anything else? I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Teach somebody a card game.
Teach. How to
I
wanna poker, because I also didn't play that one.
But don't learn from her. She will take all your money. While you lunch.
Not the rules.
I wanna learn
If you have something that we can teach other people that would be
It's
very
much less
interesting.
complicated.
So I call
What do you mean much less
Close
complicated?
on.
How much less complicated
When
can
you
it
get
get?
all your cards,
Yeah.
you're allowed to change one, you go. So,
Okay.
5 cards. All right, I want to go to this one. Take another card. You, show your cards.
Until you have.
Oh. That is.
It's poker, it's proper.
No.
It's a version of poker, yes, yes.
Okay, and how many rounds of betting are there?
What's the rule?
You just keep going until you finish.
So,
No.
do you know the
Like,
normal rule?
you still bet with chips, right?
Yes.
I used to know.
But like, so you
I
get
will
your
raise
cards.
you
Haven't
50.
played
Yeah,
the
no, no.
And you mastery.
Yeah.
And you will raise me.
However many
I'll
cards.
raise you.
Okay.
Eventually you'll stop.
So you try to get some cards from
But it should be
our
around
five
before you
cards.
switch your
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Exactly.
Pairs and
Yeah,
threes and
But
all
his
kind of.
version is that you get 5 cards at once.
But you
Their
have a round
version
of
is that
betting
you
before
have
you
2
switch
cards
cards and
on
then
your
after.
own and
No, we normally do after.
you
We do
have
both.
5
We do both.
cards
It
on
would
the
be more
table.
to do with
Yeah.
your
I
card.
think I was playing that one.
Okay.
That's
It's
how
like-
we poker.
No,
That's
no, but the thing is like the sense
No.
that
We
you
play
draw.
proper poker. You play
Just
some
stop.
Texas poker.
It's-
thing.
No,
That's
but
fine,
the thing is
fine.
like the
I
sense
can play that.
on the side, there was slots for the cards, so
Okay.
they were playing according to
We
the
play
sense.
snap.
Snap.
What is that?
Whoever gets a matching card. Snap.
Ah, yes.
It's actually good fun.
Yeah.
So that double
Yeah.
poker.
We'll do double poker.
Yeah, yeah.
All along you're in.
Sure.
Double middle.
Sure.
Very good. So
Okay, so
basically,
you
it's
take
one of
poker,
your cards you
proper
can
poker.
get new
Proper
out.
poker.
We play proper poker.
Yes.
But then that means your credit card is out.
What
Your credit card goes on the
I
table.
don't have it, the wallets and
Okay, that's
I
one.
don't know,
Okay,
yeah, not
that's
in the
one.
fridge. Right? One thing, not everybody can actually do laundry, but everybody can do cleaning. Everybody is expected to clean up after 2 meals.
Okay,
That's easy.
I can do cleaning now. I didn't do
You're
cleaning.
cooking, no, you're
Yeah,
cooking,
yeah,
no, you're the chef. You're a breakfast chef every day apparently now, so.
Self-appointed, plus helping with lunches.
So who was
Did
lunch?
you get the rolling pin when you were shopping?
We didn't, but we got a very tightly wound aluminium foil.
I was kind of afraid that you would say that, but.
Now, it was the cheapest one, so it's really, really small, it's perfect.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can make that
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
We, that was a decision taken.
Well, he.
That's the wrong decision taken.
A decision taken by people.
The other option was we went to Galway, we're still on the way back now.
There was no rolling pin?
Ordering from Amazon and go right next week.
Oh, yeah, there was no rolling pin.
No rolling pin. We've got the cameras off.
Yeah. There was no rolling pin.
So lunch is
Chicken hot dog.
chicken hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's gonna, I'm done with you, right?
No.
Did by yourself?
Just me, Lynn, and
Oh, so I thought you said- How long will it take?
The thing that they're not wearing cameras, so I
Yeah.
have to do it for them.
Or somebody else can do it. They can instruct people.
Maybe a bit more.
It would actually be much more interesting if it's somebody who has no idea what they're doing. And you just have to give instructions.
Oh, you can really
Yeah.
have.
We can do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can really have. Seriously, we have plenty of food, right?
That's so good.
What's the worst that can happen?
Some extra sauce, just in case.
This one is?
Now,
Yeah.
on camera.
On cameras. Because it's gonna be today, the query's gonna be out before the day comes out.
Yeah, okay.
So it's meant about us.
Yeah, but, can I do it after lunch?
Yeah, but we should shut it.
Not now.
Focus.
No, but you find some volunteers wearing cameras, who have no idea. Never seen the recipe. And then that's much more
The
interesting.
important thing is that even the person who suggested the recipe doesn't know what he's doing.
That's even more
I need to get more stuff this morning.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
stay
that's
with
right.
it.
So,
But you made it before?
No.
No,
So
okay.
nobody made it before because we actually
It's
don't know what we're
okay,
doing.
it's fine, let's cook the ham as well.
Oh yeah, what's the ham for?
Sandwiches.
Okay, you can do that as a backup.
for the trip.
Okay, great job.
Okay.
Okay, who are the two people who are doing the cleaning?
I can do it.
Okay, you're the two
I'll go back to the laundry. Will the coffee get?
We can,
Outside of cameras, right?
Laundry is in cameras.
It's in camera.
outside camera, come on.
I think it's outside camera.
Oh, outside.
So I'm gonna be the second camera observing.
Where do I put this?
Come on.
This is clean.
Over there, the right one.
You have to figure out.
This one is maybe done already, so we need to see it.
Sorry. There's just a cup of egg standing here.
I'm not sure if someone needs it for baking still.
Ah, very good. This is leftover egg yolk from Tsimshan.
Yeah,
It was standing out, I'm not sure if it's...
because there's no paper from the rice.
No, but I mean, it was out.
Yeah.
Okay, this was out for
That's
too
why
long.
it took so
No,
long.
too long. This is
Put it in the fridge, it will be heated. Just cover it, just a second.
Ah yes, spring
It's
milk.
gonna be processed later.
Yeah, it will be cooked. It will be baked.
Same for the exact
Yeah,
same
but we should have put it in the fridge.
Yes, it should
Yeah,
be put in the
exactly.
fridge, yes.
No, but I mean, is it okay now? Like,
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Because this kind of...
I mean, it's egg yolk. It can go bad so quickly.
Okay.
I know. Don't worry. It's all good.
Get the white shirt now.
I'm gonna, yes. I'll be doing that my shirts too.
Pass me over the cups and I'll put them in.
Oh my god. It's some fake milk.
Fake milk. Oh.
Yeah, this thing.
Oh. It's very non-milk.
Any more? No.
Oat drink.
Just glasses. Yep.
Yeah. So
There
you
is
know,
very little space in here.
it's a bit of a cultural reference, you know. In Amsterdam, when the rest of the country jokes about Amsterdam, put it there. So when the rest of the country jokes with Amsterdam, they're always joking, oh, these old cappuccino folks.
We forgot to put the milk rice on the table. Oops.
Still has.
So this one goes to fridge, or it can stay on a
Is
countertop.
this clean or dirty? What's currently?
We need some
It's clean.
orange
It's clean. We're just emptying
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Florian,
Yeah.
as a
Fridge.
international expert, fridge or countertop?
Fridge.
Fridge. The fridge.
Definitely fridge.
This is gonna be fun.
And then we're done.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. You can almost start with.
This
This is also good, right?
interesting.
Here.
Ah, nice man. Keep everything. We may use them all. Haha. There is even some space left. These ones, I think I should put them.
I guess they are meant to be outside here. They don't need to go. in the
Yeah,
fridge, I think.
no, but to move them because we need.
Yeah, you
this,
can check if you have space in there.
I think that's good. Should I leave them here first?
No, you can already start putting them in here.
Yeah. Nope. This is my world famous packaged. I think maybe not here. What are you doing?
Volunteer.
Uh-huh. Oh, I think we can. Hey, we have one.
Tell me.
Werner,
Reminded to me.
we have one block totally.
Okay, yeah. just make sure, or put it in here because there's already some stuff. Because otherwise, I think we we don't know where we put stuff.
Not here.
Let me check
Not
if we
here.
have
I
more
think I put it
glasses
there.
and mugs.
So,
Oh yeah, we have.
man, this is squeezing head very properly. I think that maybe that's why we are tired. No, seriously.
Yes.
Our head is super compressed from this thing.
Yesterday, even when I sleep too.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
I went to sleep and I really felt, oh, did I have camera still on?
That is it.
So, folks, I think this is good, eh? So what do we do with this? Do we wash them, throw them?
Anybody want white clothes washed?
Huh?
Okay.
Two are used. Kahal.
Yeah, sitting now, I think.
What do we do with this?
They're for cooking, roasting.
Okay, I put them,
It means you don't have to clean every time, right?
I think we have two to clean. Guys, these two need to be cleaned, these two are new.
They're okay, they're okay. There's only a bit of...
Well, I don't know, let's not risk, you know. Somebody getting a bug in you know what I mean. Kahal. Does that fit there? Does it fit there? This one there. Oops, it's falling.
Stuff doesn't need to go that far anyways.
So these ones we can cover with a... Oh, anything broken?
Okay.
Did we break something?
No, not yet.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
Easy,
Don't worry, guys.
very working hard on it, but
Florian, don't hurry. Don't hurry.
Well, I mean, we need to get to some non-food activities as well, right?
Last chance for a whitewash. White laundry, white only.
All good.
All good, all good.
Let's maybe get the cheese out of there.
yeah.
I think we have some croissants for...
I already took the new one. Yeah, that one. Hopefully the foil, that one dissolves. Yeah, because the other one says it dissolves, but it didn't.
Florian,
No?
you did mention
Yeah,
that you
it
like
should, yeah.
snacking in between.
Well, I like it, but I shouldn't.
I mean, you are the one that still can afford it. Many of us,
I really can't. I think I've already gained like a kilo this week.
Maybe Werner can also afford, but me and Klaus
No,
definitely not.
doesn't look like I can afford it. You know, that's what I'm always saying. You know, there is these
There's my pen.
these guys who say they nourish themselves from light, and that's what I always say. It's the Christmas lights that make me put on weight every year.
Hey, these are the croissants.
Yeah.
What else can I help?
This house is very sturdy.
No, it's the
I don't know, this one's...
what do you call them?
Did we put
The
wash?
is
Did we put wash? Did we put wash? We put wash.
Yeah, but you can still. Yeah. You did the 27. You think it works?
Right.
You did the 27 program. There's
No,
nothing.
I did
Oh, did we buy...
5.
Yeah, but it's just the 20. That's just the 27 one, the short one.
Because
Yeah, but
We should do a longer one.
Yeah,
I think
do the
the
longer one,
short
do the
one, the
three,
short one
do
did
the-
not work
do the
very well.
three, yeah.
But then, okay, so now
Now we
it's
have to switch it on.
Can we actually put the silicone brush in there as well? I don't think the egg is getting out there.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's 2 spoons. 3 spoons.
guys, I think we forgot something on our shopping list.
Yeah.
These tablets for.
No, we have them. They brought 2 packages.
Awesome, awesome,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. We already used the new one.
I didn't put them on the list, but somebody added them. Oh, that's it. No, I just remembered now.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
This is collaborative cooking.
Hey guys,
List
this
making.
one has to go to chicken, has to go to fish. Let me try to make sure.
There is another fridge over there.
The meat fridge.
The meat fridge, yeah.
We only have 6 chicken breasts.
Only 6.
Yes.
Well, it'll never. No, cut
lunch.
off. That's so much.
For lunch.
Yes. We will be eating that lunch for a week.
That's all we have though.
What do you mean that's all we
We only
have?
have 6 chicken breasts.
Only
12
6
people.
Well, I think we will manage. Are you sure? I am quite certain.
Most Irish people use 1 tea bag for people.
How many were there? Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't have put 3 in
I
there.
wouldn't have put 3 in there too. Coffee, 1, 2, 3 coffees. 3, 4 coffees, 5 coffees, 6 coffees, we're fine.
Wait, what?
6 bags of coffee.
Oh. And so, did you buy another
2.
freeze-dried coffee?
No. This here?
Yeah, but I thought.
No,
Oh,
I
was
brought.
there already one and then we
I had
bought
that
one?
in my fridge, remember?
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Hey guys,
It was in
whoever,
your fridge. Yeah.
whoever is cooking, we have 2 packages of chicken that have to go today.
Oh, that's the chicken breast, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 packets that expired today.
And the rest is.
Interestingly, the ones you bought on Monday last until Friday, but the ones you bought today last until today.
That's fantastic.
Are we sure they're safe then? You have to smell them, right?
Yeah,
Put
well,
aside that
once
we
you
have
open them,
replaced
yeah, but I
chicken
think-
with ham.
But I think if they last until today, they should.
We just have to check and see.
Yeah, sure. But they should be
I
reasonably safe.
normally am not happy to do chicken when it's so close.
Yeah, I normally be very cautious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's if it gets properly cooked and properly heated up, it should be fine.
Let's check them later. Kakao, don't open them now.
Das ist eine sehr gute Frage. Ich würde wahrscheinlich Luca wissen.
Ja, hast du das Ding schon aufgewaschen?
Nein,
Aber
aber.
wasch den bitte auf, weil ich bin mir nicht sicher, irgendwas ist vielleicht drin,
Ja,
aber.
guter Punkt. Werde ich machen.
Okay, das ist die Tochter von der Hitze. Ich schmeiß den mal da rein. Ist der noch gegessen, oder?
Was?
Ist der noch gegessen?
Ja, nein, Luca hat heute
Ah, Luca, die Schokolade.
Schokolade geraspelt. Und ich weiß nicht, wie das passieren konnte, aber die Schokolade ist da ganz oben so
Ja, das
richtig
ist immer bei
dick
mir.
reingebacken.
Oh, yeah, who got the chicken thighs? Who's cooking the chicken thighs?
Chicken what?
Thighs.
Oh, thighs.
No idea.
So if we get rid of the chicken that's out of date, roughly, and use the thighs and the in-date breasts instead.
Lunch is a chicken hot pot.
Yes. So I think we maybe don't need some of that chicken, right? So chicken hot pot. Anything else for chicken? India. Does Bjorn's curry
Yeah.
need India? That's it.
No, because he prepares dal and he prepares something else.
Chicken curry.
Thursday.
Lynn's chicken curry.
So
we
I think
may be
that
short
maybe
of
we-
chicken. Maybe we have to replace that with something else, right?
Yeah.
Chicken curry may have to go.
Or we kind of put it today instead of Bjorn.
Bjorn was doing. There's a reason why Bjorn had to do it today.
No, there is no reason. So, yeah.
Question, right?